Hola mis queridos, ¿cómo estás mi amolicia? Hello my kittens, how are you? My name is Allison, and today we're playing Nancy Drew, Ghost Mobile Mysteries, Ghost of Thornton Hall. Oh my gosh, it feels like it's been a while since I played the game, and I am mentally kicking myself because I forgot to do something that involves with this gameplay. It is frustrating that I keep postponing this. And before I mention what my mistake is, I probably should go into detail about what the difference is between the mobile mysteries and the PC Mac edition. Basically, we kind of get a sneak peek as to what the bonus editions are with the PC Mac editions, which is pretty cool. We don't really get much out of it because normally with the bonus editions for the PC Mac editions, we don't just get phone charms and mini games on Nancy's cell phone, but we also get like little extra features, little extra things for certain tasks or anything, or uh, uh, touch screen mobile devices, whatever is in with the theme of the game, I should say. But with Mobile Mysteries, we just get the plain and simple bonus edition of phone charms and the mini games on Nancy's cell phone, which is fine. Here's the catch though, when it comes to the bonus editions. The only way you can get the bonus edition is if you pre-order it. Seriously, once the game is publicly released, you can no longer get that bonus edition, which really sucks. I would love to go into detail on how you can activate the bonus edition yourself on those specific PC Mac games, but we are playing a mobile mystery, so I'm not going to go into detail about it. Anywho, I do want to mention Her Interactive bases all of their games except for one, which is Sea of Darkness. They base all of their games, except for that one, off the Nancy Drew book series. And the Nancy Drew book series has been going on since 1930. Yes, it's that old. We are actually creeping close to 100 years for that book series. It's amazing. I'm impressed on how many ghostwriters they've been able to find for that series. I'm sorry if I just burst your bubble on that, uh, in case you grew up on that book series. But I've actually known for most of my life, really, and it's actually a bit of relief for me, just because I'd be like so nervous of like the author's mental health as well as her age, of having to create so many different books of so many different bindings. Oi. Anywho, uh, the one particular game that I did mention that they did not base on a book is Sea of Darkness, and that one is actually an original, which is surprising. Um, Actually, I shouldn't say it's surprising at all, considering what they did with Nancy and Ned's relationship in that game. Yikes. That is a peeve for a lot of people, including myself. I'm not gonna go into detail about that, simply because, oi, oi, oi. Anywho, the Mobile Mysteries Ghost of Thornton Hall is based off of Jabam, Nancy Drew, Girl Detective, Uncivil Acts. Remember when I said different bindings? So many bindings? Yeah. The original company, Grosset and Dunlap, and even the current company, Simon and Schuster, they actually like to reset the series every so often, not just for grammar and punctuation updates, but also to have like revisions of certain stories and also produce new stories to grab in not just more readers, but to keep their audience that they keep the fan base they already have, which is a really good idea, but it really sucks when they reset it and find out that it is not canon to the previous binding that you were reading. So I think when they found that out, so that people were getting confused, they started to add subtitles to the Nancy Drew name for each reset of the binding. Thank you for doing that, Simon and Schuster. I don't know if Grosset and Dunlap did that, but I'm thankful Simon and Schuster did. Whoop, oh, whoop, shoot, hang on, whoops. Sorry about that. I goofed on something. I was trying to wipe the screen on my iPad in case I had spat on it, and incidentally activated the cool feature of my iPad, and it basically pulled me out of the game. So, let me pull it open. Bring it back up, please. Yoinky doodles. Okay. Alright, we're good. Okay, cool. Apologies. Hopefully that won't happen again. Because sometimes I do tend to spit while I talk, just because I get excited about certain things. Yikes. Not that being excited is a bad thing, but when it comes to recording things like this with a mobile device, you don't really want to make a mess of your screen, especially when it's a touch screen. Oi. Alright, so I would love to go into details about the book. I think the only thing I can tell you is that the book came out March 2005, which is really interesting considering the game came out April 2014. Pretty interesting gap there, considering the PC Mac edition actually came out somewhere between there as well. And I do want to mention that this mobile game requires iOS 7 or later, and you actually do get an hour's worth of free gameplay, which is pretty rad. Pretty rad indeed. And after that hour's worth of gameplay, no matter how far you are into the game or how much you are at the beginning of the game, you have to purchase it at the price of $5.99. It's actually not that expensive. It's pretty affordable compared to other games that are on, the App Store. Because there are some super expensive games that are popular games like GTA, Minecraft, Need for Speed, a couple of other popular games. My gosh, the prices on those are super expensive. Anywho, that about covers it for now. I will be able to talk more about Uncivil Acts later, as well as how you will be able to get a free copy of it yourself. Yes, I said free. Okay, so I do want to mention a couple of things before we get into the game, even though I've been talking quite enough as it is. With New Game, I wish I could show you the actual menu of it when you start a new game. Unfortunately, if I do hit yes, I actually will be resetting the game progress, and I would have to replay everything that I've done so far on the game. I don't want to do that, so I will hit no. But with every time you hit New Game, you get a choice of 2 detective levels. There is Amateur and Master. If you look at the first video of the playlist of this game, you will actually learn what the differences are between the two. If you don't want to go back to that, you can actually check the other Nancy Drew games that I've done on my channel. This is basically the second, maybe third game to last of the Nancy Drew collection that I will be playing on the channel. Sad, I know. Hopefully I will be... I do intend on playing the master level of most of the games. I don't know if it'll be all of the games, but I will be able to do a Master Detective on the Nancy Drew games. I just don't know when they'll be, just because of the timing and the pacing of what's going on with this channel. Not to mention my laziness of using an editing software. Yikes. There's the next game that I want to play on this channel actually requires quite a bit of editing, and I am kind of dreading it. Just because I'm really enjoying uploading raw footage. Anyway, so this is a mobile mobile game, so of course there's going to be a couple of glitches, a couple of crashes and freezes and whatnot, considering this is a haunting type of game and not just a regular mobile game where you just do like a click screen to screen thing. I will go into detail about that while we're playing the game. Anyway, last thing is, if anything in this video does not look familiar, it is because you have not been keeping up. Please check the description box below. There's a previous video as well as the playlist. I recommend the playlist because it will have everything that I've done so far with Nancy Drew, Mobile Mysteries, Ghost of Thornton Hall. And let's go ahead and get into it, please. Alright, so we finally got into the crypt, which I am super excited about. And when we did, we saw Harper come into view from the little grate over here. Yikes. And we had a conversation with her, and then she was like, I don't think you trust me. Do you trust me? And we're like, no. And then she started saying, I think you're trying to get everyone to find me. Are you trying to do that? And for me, I was like hesitating on that just because, like, I do trust you. I do want to hang out with you. But for the sake of the game story, for the sake of what we need to do in the crypts, yes, I want people to find you. So I said yes, she left, and now we have the crypt all to ourselves to do whatever we want, whatever we need. Alright, let's get to it. I actually want to go through the task list real quick, just to get you all caught up with what I did in the previous video, honestly, and to make sure that I am happy with what I did.
Can't check that off yet.
List.
Still can't check that off yet.
Ugh.
Did that. Haven't done that.
Oh boy, so we still have a
Can't
lot
check
to
that
do.
off. Still have to do that.
Fortunately, we will be doing a lot in this video, hopefully. If not, yikes.
Violent outburst?
I love that her interactive uses has Nancy do like random little dialogue when it comes to articles and such like this. But I wish they would wait until like a minute or two after we've looked at the piece of paper. Because otherwise, it just kind of spoils things for us. What violent outburst, Nancy? Okay. Alright. Whoops, I pressed it. Let's look at the thing on the side. A shakeup at Thornton Industries. With the future uncertain at Thornton, a palpable nervousness has permeated most discussions at Wally's Waffle Window. WWW. Nice. For as long as anyone can remember, Thornton Industrial Group has been the backbone of the Chatham County shoreline. Now, without an apparent heir ready to sit at the head of the board of directors, many are worried about the future of one of the largest employers in the region. There is hope that the Thornton family will resolve this quickly and without impacting the thousands of local jobs on the line, but it remains to be seen. I need a drink. Give me a second. Alright, the cost of fire. When was this? November 11th, 1989. Wow, 89. A year, technically 11 months after I was born. Alright. A dreary cloud descended over Main Street yesterday afternoon as services for Charlotte Thornton brought the downtown area to a complete standstill. Wow, everyone liked her? A large group of mourners braved the pouring rain for a chance to pay their final respects for Miss Thornton before the private interment on the Thornton family's island estate. A beloved and charismatic member of the influential Thornton clan, Charlotte was fatally injured during a fire on the Thornton estate. Since news of her death, outpourings of grief have been seen throughout town, but none were as spectacular as what occurred during Charlotte's funeral service. Oh boy. Harper Thornton, sister to the deceased, was carried out of the service by local police following a violent outburst. Oh, hi Blue! You get featured in the video! She's still on like game number 10, maybe 11, so it's going to be a while before she gets to this game. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that, Blue. Where was I? Witnesses allege Harper Thornton grew agitated during the services, causing thousands of dollars of damage and a few minor injuries. No witnesses are willing to comment to record. Gosh dang it! No witnesses are willing to comment to record. Jeez, I'm terrible at this. And Harper was later released without charges to the care of her family. Interesting. It's understandable but unfortunate, said Chatham County Police Representative Ellison May. The young woman seemed concerned that justice hadn't been served in the case of her sister, and we do understand how upsetting that can be. Despite Miss Thornton's assertions, there is currently no evidence that what transpired that fateful night was anything more than an accident. Really? We found no compelling evidence that would warrant further investigation, May continued. If that ever changes, we will, of course, investigate. Well, it's definitely going to change now. Latest news. With the recent fall of the Berlin Wall, we've decided to head to the street to see how our town is reacting to the monumental change. Our reporters fanned out across town with one Hi Max. Simple question. How do you feel about the fall of the Berlin Wall? Maggie Redfield, 23, accountant. So she's 23 years old. I have family in the area. Well, they're in France, but still. Yada yada yada. Guys, if you don't know Gassy Mexican, please check him out. He's more of a Twitch streamer than a YouTuber, but he's freaking awesome. The best way you can check him out is by going to Table Story. Table Story is definitely a Twitch channel as well, but they basically put all their stuff on YouTube as like a backup, basically, just to like make sure everyone knows what's going on with what they do. It is RPG, basically D&D RPG, and it is fantastic stuff. And Gassy Mexican is in one of their campaigns, and the campaign currently that he's in is called the Cerebrum Project, and oh my gosh, it is insane. The latest episode, I nearly cried. It will mentally disturb you. I'm just preparing you for that. Alright, anyway, we have barely gotten anything done in this video. I've just been reading. Alright. So, I am actually going to go up here. We need that flower. I would go up to that window, because there is, as you can tell, a
If I can match the colors on the sides of each piece, I should be able to get this back in order.
Yeah. But we're not going to do that in this video, because it will definitely take a while. But, what I want to do is look at these... wait, what's this?
That looks important.
Definitely. So we have 3 pieces of paper. That's interesting. No. Yeah, no, I understand. That's not it. Was it this one? Yeah. Place a flower. That's not what we're here for. Use its flower as a joy where it thrives. Okay, so it's not that one there, it's the other side. It's this one here. And when I mean this one, is the second to the right of the middle parts. The second to the right. The one with one handle. So... do we have the flower one? We don't. So we need to basically find... Okay, so we have the star. We have the bird. Okay, so... We do have a one thing. It said, what was the thing on there? Found a message on the wall in the ruins. Two handles to pull out the box to which the star belongs. From the middle it shines, rising above them all. Let's not work on the star just yet, considering we got the snake one first. First of its kind across the bottom. First of its kind across the bottom. Well, on the bottom, it looks like there's only one coffin with one handle, so I think it might be this one. So... am I doing this right? Okay. Come on. I don't think I'm doing this right. It's not letting me put it in. There we go. Alright, and now we have the snake sketch. Alright, cool. I'm looking at the time. We're still good. I'm gonna try to get this done. I forgot how to do... Okay, so I assume the pieces are in their correct positions, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to do this. Yeah, like what the actual heck? I don't know how to rotate. Oh, right here. There we go. Okay. Therefore... there we go. There we go. Was that not it? Alright, so it's the wrong coffin. Okie dokie. First of its kind. I like how it just shows me like hint marks. Oh, it's showing me hint marks on all of them. Okay, never mind. So, which one? I'm gonna say it's this one. Excuse me. Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
The missing piece. Now this key should work.
Oh. I'm wondering if this is the one where you can get an Easter egg. I think that might be the other one though. Yeah, okay. Alright, what was the hint for the star? Two handles pull out the box which the star belongs. From the middle it shines, rising above them all. So, it's going to be in the middle. And it's going to be outshining all of them. I think it might be this one. Nope, that's the bird. Alright. Nope. Alrighty. Let's see which one. Nothing else. I don't believe that girl was me. Wrong coffin. Whoops. Oh no, 2 handles. It's this one. I'm Silly Goose. I'm Silly Goose. Is it sad that I forgot who that is? Oh, come on. Alrighty dighty. Boink. Boink, boink. And wrong coffin. First of its kind, 2 handles outshining. Maybe it's this one. Actually, you know what? Wait. Can I pull these out? No. Okay. Well, this one outshines. Could it be this one? Well, you know what? I'm just now noticing the time. So, I'm gonna save here and see if that's the correct coffin in the next video. So, we did not get much gaming done. Which is unfortunate, but hey, at least I'll be able to bring up the book at least a little bit. Nancy Drew, Uncivil Acts. I'm gonna read the description quickly because I seriously have very little time. A Civil War reenactment should be fun, right? Not in our town. It feels like war fever's taken over. The tension started to build when we all chose sides. Confederate and Union sympathizers never did mix. And if that wasn't enough to heat things up, someone started to secretly dig large holes in the battlefield. Pretty odd, and very suspicious. Is someone waging a little war of their own and trying to cheat? And if so, the bigger question is why? You can get a copy of this book for free on archive.org. The link will be in the description box below. And I wish I could tell you more, but I gotta get going already. So, I love this book. It's actually really good. It's been a long time since I've read it. And that is my mistake that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. I still have not read it. I said I was going to read it for you guys, and I still have not done that. I'm going to fix that mistake. I promise you. Hopefully this weekend. Hopefully by the time this video is up, actually. So, that will be that. Anyway, I hope I helped you out in this video at least a little bit. If not, I'm not doing my job. And I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. If so, smash that like button like a kitten would. And if you're just now tuning into this channel and you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that ugly red subscribe button. Make it a beautiful gray, as well as that bell icon right next to it. That'll notify you of all the videos that I do, which are on Wednesdays, 6 p.m. Central, and Sundays, 4:30 p.m. Central. I hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or nights wherever you are in the world. I am Sweet Rascally Rabbit, saying goodbye. Stay awesome and stay on YouTube! I think it's about time I switch music on the outro. It's been very, very breathy in this episode. I'm gonna start working out.